Well, hello, folks, and welcome to the Dieter Melhorn Fishing Podcast. I hope you're having a good day, whatever day it is that you happen to be checking out the show, whether it be on YouTube, the video version, or on any of the popular audio-only podcast formats. I appreciate you checking it out. How many of you like inexpensive fishing gear? Well, I do. You can tell by the stuff I use. A lot of times it's not the most expensive thing out there. The folks at Temu, Temu, reached out to me, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video about using some of their fishing gear, at least getting some of it and giving y'all an opinion on what I think about it. And that's what I'm going to do. They gave me the opportunity to hit their website and get $200 of fishing gear. So you're going to ask yourself, how much stuff can you get from Temu for $200? Well, you can get that much. This whole bag, I'm going to dump it out here so you can see it. And that's part of the reason I wear this headset, is so that hopefully you can hear me when we look at all this stuff. This is what you can get, guys. I'll dump it out here on the table. And if you're doing the audio version of this, I'm going to try to be as descriptive as I can in what I got here. Let me start by saying Temu is a Chinese distributor, a Chinese company. What they do is they distribute stuff in the United States, other places too, but through distribution centers and warehouses. They are not a store. They are not a place you can go buy. You buy the stuff online. It is in distribution centers in the U.S., and that's how you get it. So it's a good way to get some stuff affordable. We're going to take a look at what we got. I went through and ordered a bunch of different stuff. One of the biggest things I wanted to see was the spinning reels. I did not get any of the heavier action stuff. I got a bunch of reels that, quite honestly, are just sexy. That is a sexy looking reel. These are about 2000 series reels. I got them for crappie and perch fishing. Like I said, it just looks good. I mean, that thing just has a good paint job on it. Reels, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spinning reels of various different makes, as this one falls out of the box. Here you can see another one with some cool anodized color to it. This one, I haven't even unwrapped. Oh, this one's purple. This is a purple reel. They got a bunch of cool anodized colors. You know, I like the anodized stuff. And they got them in various different sizes. These are your typical names that you will see. Sue Galing and more Sue Galing, and I don't even know who this one's made by. I will say this. The one thing I did not have access to was bait casting reels. I don't know why, but they would not give me access to buy the bait casting reels. So I didn't get any of those. It's why I went with these. These are, like I said, great for crappie fishing, perch fishing, bluegill fishing, anything like that. Some of the smaller fish, like I said, I think most of them are 2000 series. There's a red one. Cool, cool, cool. And again, I don't think they are heirloom pieces that you're going to hand down to your grandkids and great-grandkids. But if you're looking for something that looks cool, has some good color to it, you know, a little bit flashy, it may be some good stuff for you to consider and check out. We'll see what this last one looks like. Like I said, a bunch of these I hadn't even looked at yet. Oh, I got another purple. I decided to get a pair of purple ones just for the heck of it. Again, I don't know anything on the quality. As I say, with all the stuff that I buy, all the stuff that I use, I'm not going to figure out its quality in one fishing trip or one time using it. It's going to take some time. And I'm hard on my gear, but not hard. I use it in the range it's designed for. So that one, as my hand gets in the way. See if it'll flip over. Yep. So a little bit heavy, I think, on the wire gauge on this one in particular, but it is purple. So if you like purple, it's kind of hard to beat. Get some of the reels out of the way. Another thing I opened up, I bought just a bunch of little stuff. A pair of scissors that are on a little spring-loaded little pull thing here that you put onto your seat or put it onto your tackle bag or clip it onto your belt. Little stuff like that. Here's one thing I found were some Santee rigs. Hadn't even looked at what's in here. These are Santee rigs like all of y'all use for fishing for catfish. I wanted to see what the twist was on the way they made them. They're using floats about the size I use. Got a hook. We got a circle hook on one end. It is not snailed. Oh, they get points taken off for that. No snail on the hook. Good size float. They got some little beads on here. Not sure exactly why they're on there. And they got a snap swivel on the other end. The same thing that I use on my setups. The one downside is that is a very small gauge leader. If you're fishing for channel catfish, probably going to work. Probably be fine. But looking for some of the bigger fish, be going with something heavier than that. One thing here, it's a good hook, good size hook. I would be snelling it. I don't like this just being what looks like an improved clinch knot. But, you know, hey, it'll work. It will catch fish. Probably not what I'm going to be using for bigger fish. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this feels heavy. Sinkers. I decided to buy some sinkers. These are just some little round disc sinkers. Always need sinkers, need something like that. Now, here's something funny here I bought. I bought some little bitty plugs. See these little bitty babies? I'm going to try trolling them for crappie and perch. These are little bitty things. Again, this entire tray here might have been $10. I mean, just for perspective, and that's another thing. You may be asking, how much are these reels? Probably $12 is what I'm thinking. You're probably looking at about $12 max on one of those. But yeah, some of these plugs, I'm going to try that crappie and perch fishing at some point. That was the reason for that. Let's see what we got in here in this box. Oh, this was the collection of snaps. Now, I will say this. I wish I could have got one specific size. That would have been better. But the sizes I chose, these are actually perfect for what I do when I am tying my own Santee rigs. These are probably a little bit on the small side, but can make them work. That one, that would work. But these three sizes here, and I don't know, you can go check this out. Maybe it was $5-7 for this entire tray of these snaps. Pretty good price, in my opinion, for that kind of stuff. I don't know what's in this box. We're going to have to take some scissors or something here and cut this one open. Did I get a knife? I didn't get a knife. Oh, wait. I got a pair of scissors here. The scissors in this is a lot more fun to watch, folks, than to listen to. Take out my scissors. These are some little braid cutters, by the way. These are the ones I opened a minute ago. We'll open this baby up here, and let's see what's in here. Again, I just picked stuff and started just filling the car. Oh, some more little plugs that I was looking for. Some more stuff. I'm going to try trolling very slowly for some crappie and perch, putting out multiple lines. Again, you can get stuff like this that is maybe something you want to try at a very, very cheap rate. That entire box might have been $4 or something. Get some of the trash out of here. I'm going to have a mess. Oh, these. I do some fishing for stripers and hybrids in the winter a little bit, and we use the Alabama rigs. And these are the Alabama rigs. These things were probably $2 a piece, something like that. Whereas if you were to buy the Booyah one, they're probably $6 a piece. So again, you can buy these things, a lot of these things, at a very, very affordable price. One of the things I got with that was a bunch of soft plastics to try out. Oh, there's another one over here in this pile. Some different soft plastics, very affordable, very cheap. And there's some even smaller sizes to try out. And some of these. These were maybe, I don't know, $2-3 a pack. I don't know what it worked out to be exactly, but it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. See what else we got here in the pile of stuff. I got some fishing shirts. You see me wear these things in the summertime. I want to say $7 a piece, $8. I don't remember exactly what it was. I pulled some out, tried them on. As with anything I buy from another country that has skinny people, I would suggest you buy a size bigger. I get these things. I normally wear like an XL. That's what this shirt is, but I always buy them a little bit big. The cool thing about these is they are hooded, and they also have this mask that pulls up around the lower part. I advise anyone, whether you buy these or whatever, wearing something for sun protection in the summertime. It's a good thing to do. We don't want to get skin cancer. This will help. These things, again, dirt cheap. I bought a lot of my stuff at like Sam's, Costco, those kind of places. And this is in that same very cheap price range. Here's another one. Boom. So, again, very affordable stuff. The question is, the thing's going to be, I think that's about everything I went through. 7 reels. I mean, that's pretty good. That's even if they're $10 a piece. I think it was 7. I can't even keep up. You're looking at what, $70 for a whole slew of reels. That's as much as you pay for an individual reel somewhere. Again, the question is going to be quality. I'm not gonna, and I don't think they're trying to deceive anybody in saying that this is the greatest quality stuff in the world. But if you're on a budget, you're young, retired, fixed income, it may be an option to get some stuff that is affordable. And that, honestly, hey, let's face it, that's a pretty cool looking paint job on that thing. This multicolor stuff. It gives you something that looks a little different. Like I said, there's a bunch of different ones out there. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll do something to where I can get some of the bait casting reels. I know that they have bait casting and level wine reels on the website, and maybe at some point we can try some of that. They also had fishing rods. I chose not to get any of the fishing rods. I don't think any of them are really suited for what I do. Most of them are 2-piece rods. I'm not the biggest fan of 2-piece rods, so I opted to stay out and away from those. But it's a lot of stuff. As you can see, as you've seen, there's a lot of stuff here for $200. If nothing else, I mean, it may be an option if you're buying some Christmas presents for that fisherman friend or something somewhere, or you got some kids or something that may or may not stay in the fishing world, but it gives them something to, at least try out and at least play with. I'm going to put some of this stuff actually to work on the boat in upcoming videos, and I'm going to keep you posted on how it works, how it holds up, and how it performs. As you know, one thing about my channel is I'm pretty honest on everything. Even when something is not the best, I will let you know that, hey, it may not be the best, but, it may be something that gets you out fishing and, does it on a budget. So we'll see how this stuff works. Give me some feedback if you've bought stuff through Temu, what your take is on it, what your thoughts on it is. I like getting people's feedback. I like people looking in the comment section and seeing what other people think about stuff. It's a good way for us all to, spread the word, spread information, share information, and get some good feedback and pointers, because you guys collectively have a lot more experience with a lot of different things than just little on me and the stuff that I do in this world. So appreciate you checking out the channel. We'll catch you out on the water.